What is going on, guys? Oh, made the camera a little shaky there. Welcome to today's episode. I'm behind some products here from First Form, and today's going to be the first day of the challenge. I wanted to sit down with you guys real quick and kind of talk to you guys what it is that I'm really kind of going through, what all these products are, whether or not you need them. First and foremost, I want to be very clear. You don't need all of these. You can do what I'm doing without these. It comes down to just eating right and being healthy and working out. It's really what it comes down to. And I really can't stress that enough. You don't need products. You don't need to buy products in order to lose weight. You can't buy weight loss. One of the guys that I follow, and I'm going to put a lot of links down below for this first week's episode. I really want you guys to follow some of the people that I watch regularly on YouTube. It really helps you stay motivated and encouraged to stay on track and doing this kind of stuff. When you watch videos on other people on a daily basis, I watch Obese to Beast, Buff Dudes, Remington James, Thomas DeLore. I watch a lot of people almost on a constant basis every single day, and it really kind of helps keep me motivated. And that's something that I really want to stress to you guys. If you really want to achieve results and you really want to be successful with your journey, you really got to start focusing on it. It's got to be your main focus every single day. If you don't focus on that goal and give yourself the resources in order to achieve that goal, you're not going to achieve it. You need to give yourself those resources, and you can't do that without you doing that yourself. No one's going to do it for you. So I'm going to put these links below for all these other channels. They really help me out. I've been watching them for months now, and I can honestly say I've never been into fitness before. You can ask many of my friends and family all throughout my life. I've never been one to want to work out or want to be healthy per se or in shape. I've never spent much time at a gym. Anytime I ever got a gym membership, I'd maybe go there 1 or 2 weeks in a row and then kind of die off after that. I never wanted to do those things. Once I started watching these people and seeing their channels, I started to want to do this more and more. It's gotten to a point now to where every single day, almost when I get off of work, I'm excited to work out. I enjoy it. It's something that I don't feel like I'm dragging myself, forcing to do. I get home and I enjoy doing it. So really, when it comes down to it, you guys, work out, eat right. 95% of getting losing weight and getting in shape is nutrition. You got to eat properly. So one of the things that I've done is I calculated my body mass index and what my daily calorie expenditure should be. And there's some links I'll put down below as well. You want to calculate this. You're basically going to put in your height, your weight, whether or not you're male or female. Obviously, that's very important. And it's going to calculate what your daily expenditure is. And what that means is you're going to get an expenditure to maintain your current weight. But you want to put yourself in a calorie deficit. And when you're in a calorie deficit, your body will be burning and losing fat. And so whenever you're constantly in a calorie deficit, that's how you lose weight, essentially. You want to put yourself in a calorie deficit. So you calculate, I forget the exact terms for it, but you're going to calculate your daily expenditure for calories, and that's to maintain your weight. And then you're going to get that number and subtract it by about 500. So for instance, I'm about 5'11", probably maybe 6 foot, right about there. Currently I weigh 235. If I want to maintain my current weight, I should be eating right around 2,500 calories a day. So I'm going to cut that down by 500. I'm going to be eating about 2,000 to 2,100 calories a day. Now, I want to stress also, you don't have to hit it perfectly. You don't have to sit there and get exactly 2,100 calories a day, because no matter what, you're never going to be 100% accurate on what you're tracking. MyFitnessPal is also a great tool. That's what I'm constantly using in order to track my calories. That way I know exactly what I'm eating. I'm going to share a couple of my meal plans with you guys. But like I said, I'm also following the OMAD diet, where I eat 1 meal a day within a 1 hour window, and then I fast for 23 hours. That is supposed to help you burn more fat because it gets your body, basically it lowers your glucose levels from carbohydrates and sugars. And it allows your body to then start tapping into the fat that is currently stored and using that for energy because you're running out of the glucose levels. And it's not the same thing as ketosis per se, because I'm not completely cutting out carbs and sugars and everything. I am going to be taking a lower carb rate than I normally would, but my main focus is to stay in the calorie deficit, because really that's what's going to get you the results, is just making sure you're in the calorie deficit. Now, by no means am I a physician or a nutritionist. Some things I could say could absolutely be wrong, but this is at least what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be showing you guys my progress along the way. So I did want to kind of talk about this, and I want to clarify, in no way am I currently sponsored by First Form whatsoever. I am just doing their 8-week challenge, and to be fair to them, because they're hosting the challenge, I want to use their products and see what results I get. And so I'm going to be I'm going to be only using their products during this 8-week challenge. And I want to see the results I get by using their products and following along with it. And by no means, you guys do not have to use their products. I'm not going to be enforcing that on you. I want to be very clear that no way am I sponsoring them, or are they sponsoring, and of course I'm not sponsoring them, but in no way are they sponsoring me to make these videos and bring them to you guys. So don't worry about that. I'm not going to be pushing that on you. You are going to see their products in their videos, because obviously I'm going to be taking them. But you guys don't have to take them. If you've got your own products you want to follow, by all means, do that. I will stress, though, if you guys are going to try and compete in the same 8-week challenge, it is recommended you probably should use their products, because to be fair, they're trying to promote their company, and they can't really promote someone that didn't use their products. I mean, it's kind of common sense. It makes total sense to me. I get it. Obviously, their main goal at the end of the day is just to make sure that more people get in shape and get in the bodies they want to get to, and that they're living healthy lifestyles, because really at the end of the day, that's what matters. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of move these out of the way. But so I'm going to be focusing on doing about 2,000 to 2,100 calories basically every single day is going to be my intake. And obviously also when you guys are taking supplements and stuff and vitamins, you want to calculate that on MyFitnessPal as well, or whatever tracking app you guys might be using. You guys could be writing it down, using a notepad, whatever works best for you. I mean, find what works best for you. And you guys need to make sure you kind of study, see other people's things. I mean, you may not want to do OMAD. You may not want to do intermittent fasting. That's what I started out doing a couple months ago. That worked really well for me, and that's kind of what turned me into the OMAD diet. It just works really, really well for me. And one thing a lot of people probably will like about the OMAD diet, if you're going to have any bad meals, it's better to do it when you're on the OMAD diet, because you're still going to stay within your calorie deficit. Now, you don't want to be only doing the OMAD diet because you only want to be eating bad meals. A lot of people seem to tend to do that, and I myself have been guilty of this, where I will do the OMAD diet and I won't eat anything all day, and then I'll go out, I'll have some kind of fast food or something, and I'll do that a few days in a row. And while I didn't gain any weight while I did that, it's still not good for you, and it's not going to help you whatsoever when you're trying to lose weight, because you're going to be eating a lot of extra carbs and sugars from all the fast food and crap, and that's not going to help you lose weight at all. So really, at the end of the day, we need to be eating natural, whole foods, and I kind of have a list. First Form kind of provided us a meal plan and a list on several different things on what we can eat, so I'm going to include that. All of that will be below, so you guys can see. So I've got a lot of work, but that essentially means that I'm not going to be eating anything all day. I will say so far I've taken this, the King, the Royal X, and I think it was the Core 21. No, it was the M Factor Hero. I took a dose of the M Factor Hero in the Royal XXI. If you guys are going to be using this, I was instructed, if you guys aren't heavy caffeine users and constantly drinking coffee or energy drinks or whatever in the morning, you probably want to kind of lean in on this. You want to start, it says regular serving size is 2 pills, but I was told they do have a lot of caffeine in them. So you do want to make sure to go ahead and start out with 1 pill a day, which is what I'm going to be doing at least for the first week, if not 2 weeks. I will say this morning when I took it so far, I have felt my heart kind of racing a little bit for a few minutes, and that's probably just from the caffeine that I was warned about. So they did say you want to start off taking just 1 pill a day, kind of see how your body works on that, and if your body's okay with it and you really aren't starting to feel anything after about a week or two, then you can start doing 2 a day. But right now I'm going to stick with 1 a day. I really kind of felt the caffeine kick in this morning. So I'm going to stick with 1 a day for this whole week. And then by the end of the week, we'll kind of see how it's going on. And yes, it's not Monday. I hate starting things on Monday. I'm terrible at it. I love to start things on Tuesday. So my weeks are going to consist from Tuesday to Tuesday. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that. I like doing things odd, not even. I hate starting things on Mondays. I'll always start things on like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays, not even Fridays. I'm just weird like that. So we're going to get into it. Later on today, I probably will do one of the meal replacements kind of as my snack before I work out. That way I have something in my body. I do like to work out towards the end of the day. So essentially, what's just easiest for me, and like I said, I really want to stress this to you guys, find what's easiest for you. I get up in the morning, I take a shower, I get dressed, I go straight to work. While I'm at work, I drink water. Sometimes I might have an energy drink. I'll sometimes just take black coffee with me. And that's usually all I have all day long. And I'll come home, and the first thing I'll do is I'll just start working out. And that's usually right around 5:30-ish in the afternoon. And I'll work out. I'll get my whole workout for the day in. Then I'll go eat food, take protein, whatever. So that's kind of how what works best for me. And I like it because I'm not spending money at work on food. I'm not having to worry about what food I'm going to take to work. I also tend to stay a little bit more focused throughout the day. That's one of the things a lot of people preach about intermittent fasting and OMAD diet is they feel focused once I get used to the diet and not having to worry about eating, your brain kind of feels more focused on things per se. And I will say I kind of noticed a difference. I'm usually, I'm not really optimistic about that kind of stuff. I really feel like that's more of a mental type of thing. But apparently it really does help. And I will say I kind of do feel more energized and focused throughout the day when I'm at work. And I tend to get a lot more done. But that's also partially been because of my attitude as well. I'm trying to make sure that not only am I losing weight, but I'm trying to change my lifestyle. I want to make sure that I stay focused on more projects and I get more things done. I used to procrastinate a lot and push a lot of things back, and I'm trying to make sure I stop doing that. I'm wanting to change my lifestyle where I'm constantly being cleaner, not only with what I'm eating, but physically. Like my room, a lot of times I let it get dirty, and I wouldn't really adult too well and clean it up as often as I should. And I'm trying to stay on top of that kind of stuff. I want to make sure that I change my lifestyle in a way for the better. And that's really what this is all about, is changing your lifestyle overall. So that's it. Basically today it's me and you. We're going to be taking the whole day to ourselves. It's just that's it. So I'm going to get doing some car stuff. You'll be seeing that in some other episodes because of course this is still a car channel. I've got some work to do. I'll probably start recording again for this episode once I start working out. I'll show you anything that involves what I'm going to be eating and my workout routine as well that I'll be doing. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew. You know what that sound is. Alright, so I've only been working in the garage all day today. I need a little something something. So make myself some green tea. Or herbal tea. Some people might call it because it's technically herbal tea. So other than this, guys, just kind of keep you guys up to date. Only other thing I've taken, I took my morning dose of this along with this, and then I took my afternoon dose of this and one more of that. So literally all I've had all day. It's currently 1:38, so still doing the OMAD just fine. Last time I ate was just before 9 o'clock last night. So my eating window I used to like to have between 8 and 9. So we're nowhere near there. Still just clunking away at work, working all day long. But I'm taking a break just to have myself a little bit of tea. Nice thing is, this is 0 calories, so you can have pretty much as much of this as you want. And obviously, it's mostly just water. So the good thing is, as long as you're drinking 0 calorie tea, it's not going to break your fast in any way, and it'll still help go along with your fasting. So just another drink to have. I usually like to enjoy this when I'm at home and I want to have something to drink. I always make myself a little bit of tea. Just so it is very clear, I think this is what we bought last time. As you can see, guys, it has 0 calories. Basically nothing in it other than just a little bit of flavor. So we'll get the one that we want. And there's one. What's one that I really like? I feel like that's not even the one I like. It's made by the same company, though. Let's see. Too many teas. Too many teas. Here it is. Yeah. This is made by the same company. So here it is. It's the Herbal Tea Wild Berry Zinger. Was I blind? Oh, the Wild Berry Zinger was there. Oh well. So this one's already open. And I just need one of them. And all you gotta do is just dip it in. And to me, this stuff just tastes really good, so I just like to have this with my water. One of the things I do want to try, I want to make like a big batch of this, put it in the fridge, and kind of try it kind of like iced. Because it is pretty good warm, but at the same time, I feel like iced wouldn't be bad either. So one of these days, I'm going to get around to actually trying that. But that's it for right now. I guess real quick, I will show you guys what I had for dinner last night. I didn't get the chance to actually show you because I was pretty busy. But essentially all I did was I made an omelet. It was pretty simple. I have some turkey bacon here. I did 3 slices of turkey bacon, diced ham, a little bit of cheese. I also had spinach in there. I threw some spinach, and then egg whites. Egg whites is the other major thing. It's behind the almond here. So you got the egg whites, and I made sure to kind of mix all that together. I want to say there might have been one other thing, but I'll show you guys a picture of what it all comes out to in my Fitness Pal, and that's essentially what I had for dinner. That's one of my favorite meals because it's super, super easy to make, and it's pretty, because one of the things I hate about kind of doing a really healthy diet is just making food. Like for me, it just takes a lot of time. And I know some people have been used to doing it all their lives. I have been not necessarily focused on ever making food before. That's also why I ate a lot of fast food. I just hate making food because I feel like it's taken away from my time. That's part of what we're doing here today, is making sure to make that time to actually make the food and make sure that we eat healthy. And so that's the biggest thing. So tonight I'm going to look up some recipes. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to eat yet, but I'm going to plan out some recipes. We'll probably go to the store later on. It'll be definitely a protein heavy diet. And it looks to me like this tea is basically done. Just take that little bag out. Voila. I'll let that dry off before I throw that away. And there you are, guys. Today the workouts will be very similar to what they were yesterday. I know I kind of recorded a little bit. I'm planning on kind of using all of that kind of at once during the week, so that way you can kind of see my progress from the beginning of the week to the end of the week. So, I don't know. I'm still kind of figuring that out. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that part. And we'll go from there. Alright guys, so here, I'm taking a break real quick. Just got done working on the G35. I haven't had anything yet. It's already 2:48, almost 2:50. So I decided I'm going to go ahead, get myself a little bit of Opti Greens 50. Some nutrition in this. I'm just going to basically get my my shaker, add this in, and get a nice good meal going. So I don't know if they actually have a scooper in here. Yeah, they do. They do have a scooper in here. Wow, that smells really fresh, to be honest. That's impressive. I haven't actually seen that yet before. Alright, so go ahead. I think I should be able just to mix this in with my water. Drink it that way. 2 scoops of cold water or juice. Yeah, 1 serving daily. So I'm going to go ahead and take that. And I'll just put you guys to the side here. That way you can see a little bit. Here's my shaker. I usually like my stuff to be really, really thin per se, so I usually like to put a little bit extra water. I don't always just do 8 ounces. So there's my 1 scoop. I'm gonna put a little bit extra water in there. That's just normally how I like my stuff. So I'll get some water. And voila! It's called Natural Berry is the flavor. This will be my first time trying it. Honestly, it doesn't taste too bad. Actually, doesn't add a whole lot of flavor to the water. It just tastes like water. It really doesn't taste much different. That's really easy to consume then. So, there you guys have it. 250 as of right now. That is, other than water, it's the only thing I've had all day. Alright guys, day 2. I just got done working out. And I know I messed up on this yesterday in my post-workout. Supposed to do 1.5 scoops of Formula 1 with 1/2 to 3/4 scoop of ignition. And I kind of didn't do both of those together. I actually ended up thinking, I think, Formula 1 before I worked out. So, let's see. And I think the Formula 1 and the Level 1, I think they're the same thing. I'm almost positive they're the same thing. Maybe this is just like the older version. I'm not sure. No, Level 1 is the meal replacement. Okay, that's right. Okay, so let's see. Do you want to do chocolate milkshake? Cinnamon Toast Crunch sounds good to me today. Let's go ahead and do that. And sorry there wasn't much footage today of working out. Camera died on me. Never fails. There's the scooper. Let's go ahead and get that. I'll add in my scoop. Let's rinse this out first. And I'm an almond milk person, especially with my protein. I don't like to do it with just water. which let me make sure I have enough almond milk. Oh, I'm gonna pour this in first, just see how much I got. That's all we got left. Okay, so I'm not gonna do as much because I usually like my stuff. I like the consistency not to be thin and kind of watery. I don't like my shakes to be thick in any way. So I'm probably gonna decrease the amount that I take real quick. So we'll do just that one. That was about 3/4 of one. And then let's get the what is this? Yeah, the ignition. Alright. And I'm gonna do about a half or maybe even a quarter of this. I'm about to go run to the store after this. So I'll probably make myself another one of these to compensate for how little I have with the almond milk. So worst case scenario, if this is still too thick, I'll just throw a little bit of water in there. Like I said, I don't like the consistency of my stuff to be thick. I usually prefer it to be a little thin. So that's it, guys. There's that. And I think for dinner, I'm going to probably do salmon. Salmon or tilapia or something like that. Sounds good to me right now. Alright, guys. End of week 1. Time for a little bit of a weigh-in. Let me actually make us some room here so that way you guys can see it a little bit better. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that fairly well. What are we at? Oh wow, is that looks like 226, 227. That's holy crap. The lowest I've been in a long time. Definitely something I don't want to do, but here's a little bit of a physique update. I'll put side-by-side pictures, obviously going from a day-by-day basis. I don't see much of a difference. One of the things I've started to notice, though, is I'm starting to get a lot more definition in my arms. You know, you can kind of see my tricep muscles coming in there. Biceps are getting a little bit bigger. I have no idea what that bruise is from. I definitely probably got beat. I can kind of started to learn how to flex my chest. That's the first time in my life. Definitely need to do a little bit of manscaping. But starting to go down a little bit. I'm starting to get pretty happy with the results. But can't go wrong with some Simpson boxers. But that's basically it for week 1. So far, this challenge actually hasn't been hard. Fasting really is not hard for me at all. Once you do it a week or two, you really kind of do overall get pretty used to it. So I'm really happy with the results that I've been getting from it and working out. Guys, once you push yourself, once you do it for a while, it becomes habit. And once you form those habits, it becomes really easy. Yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing is once it becomes easy for you, you're going to constantly be doing it. So this week we kind of focused on nutrition. Next week I'll actually be kind of showing you some of my workout routines. I work out from home, so this will probably help a lot of you guys that don't really want to be going to the gym too terribly often. So make sure to stay tuned from that. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This has been week 1 of the Road to Pro.